But first, the lawyer for an inmate who says a jailer attacked him as he prayed, shocked by what was captured on jailhouse cameras that day.
This was an assault. This was designed to inflict harm upon my client.
Now he's calling for change.
5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll shared that jailhouse video with the lawyer. And Scott, he doesn't think this was an isolated incident.
No, he says this one just happened to get captured on camera and documented in a complaint his client filed just days after U.S. Marshals inspectors left the jail. The video, tough for attorney Ziad Taya to watch.
Outrageous. He should be in jail.
Taya talking about Cuyahoga County Corrections Officer Christopher Perdue, a member of the jail's special response team, or Men in Black, caught on camera grabbing inmate Tyrone Hipps around the neck and dragging him across the room last November. The county released the video months after 5 on Your Side investigators requested it, amid questions about officers' actions and conditions inside the county lockup following the damning U.S. Marshals review last fall. In a statement, the Council on American Islamic Relations said Hipps believed the attack was in retaliation for his speaking to inspectors about conditions inside the jail.
He was fearful his entire time in jail. He was always concerned about retaliation.
Hipps told investigators he was trying to pray when the jailer told him to move. Hipps refused. Perdue told his bosses the inmate hit him with a shoulder, but the video, which appears to freeze for 26 seconds leading up to the encounter, doesn't show any contact between the inmate and jailer until Perdue appears to grab Hipps around the neck.
I mean, this was a blatant attack from behind. Mr. Perdue didn't have the courage to even attack him from the front. He had to go behind his back to physically assault him.
But there's something else that worries Taya. He says the lack of response from the other inmates tells him this wasn't an isolated incident. He believes it's proof of a lack of control by jail administrators.
And the second that we tolerate people being oppressed and persecuted while in custody is the day that we abandon our freedom.
Perdue was suspended for 5 days without pay. The county found he engaged in unnecessary contact with Hipps and used an inappropriate technique when he grabbed Hipps from behind and lifted him off the ground. Hipps was released from jail earlier this month and sent to a community corrections facility. He pleaded guilty to attempted felonious assault, obstruction, and other charges unrelated to what you saw in that video. Hipps and his lawyer are planning action against the county. Live in the newsroom, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll.